lot of bad things happen in exhibition games. You work your way through it. You know, I think we ran 3 set plays the whole game. We just kind of worked on our break and and kept pushing and kept pushing. And, you know, that's what we're going to be about, the ability to wear people out. When we get Nick Daniels back, we should be able to go 9 deep. And I think that's going to be really good for us. And when we get Colin Weaver, we could even be 10 deep. So, you know, we've got to keep pushing the ball and wear people out. And that's what's happened in both games. So really pleased with that. I thought we did some things better tonight. Our transition defense was better. I thought we got to the glass tonight. Tommy really did a wonderful job of rebounding. Femi did a good job rebounding. Petros always does a good job rebounding. So when you add other players to Corey, that's going to make us a better basketball team. It's going to make us better defensively when you don't give teams second chances. So really pleased with the rebounding and the pace of the game.
All right, we'll open up the floor for questions for the players, for questions for Tommy and Femi.
Femi, I know you've only had, this is your second time with playing with Oakland in a game environment, and just talk about the difference between this game and last game and how you feel like you can develop with this team.
I really don't believe there was much of a difference. Playing within the offense really helped me score easily, and I felt like there were just a couple more opportunities that came my way with the penetration by the guards and just playing hard at all times.
Well, the other thing, too, tonight is he played, in the first game, all he played was the center position, and tonight he played some 4, too, and that's how he got the, you know, he got a couple threes, and he got the ball facing the basket tonight, so you could see that, where in the first game he only played the center position.
And a couple tip-outs from me, you know.
Well, Tommy, talking about that, when you guys went big in times in that second half, I mean, you guys hit the offensive glass hard. You look like sharks going after meat in the water.
Well, I mean, you know, actually that's all from Coach Campy, you know, just installing, go every time. You might not get it the first couple times, but, you know, as the game goes on, you're going to wear down your opponent, and after a while, everything's just going to fall your way. And from him just being in practice and telling us to get to the rise and get here, you know, after a while it just sticks with you and it turns into a habit.
Tommy, you stayed out of foul trouble tonight. Can you talk about how your game has changed from last year?
I don't know. Last year, you know, I had a lot of trouble with guarding 4 men and 5 men, so I was playing a lot down low. This year, I got a lot stronger in the weight room, just being smarter on defense. Last year, I mean, I think I led the country in fouls, didn't I? So I mean, no one wants to be known for that stat. So I mean, it was just all a part of me getting better over the summer.
Femi, do you see yourself shooting often this season? Do you consider yourself at all of an outside shot, or was that just right place, right time this afternoon or this evening?
No, throughout the summer, we put up a lot of shots, and I've been shooting the ball well in practice, and it's always been something that I've done. I haven't done it a lot because of my size, but it's always been something I've been capable of doing, and if I see the opportunity and it's at the right moment, I believe I could make a lot of them.
Tommy, I know the offense has changed a little bit this year. It's the same format, but you know, different players. Do you feel the need to step up at all on your side of the ball?
Yeah. I think we all need to step up, and that actually just comes from an article that Coach Washington sent us, and you know, they made a good point about how every team that had 2 players on first team and second team, they were, you know, ranked top, and where they got us ranked out, it's kind of like a slap in the face, saying that the players surrounded by Kay and Corey aren't that good. So it's mostly motivation to prove that, you know, we are good. We're a good team. We're going to play hard. It's just proving people wrong for all of us. I think that article really woke us up.
They picked you to be 7th in the Horizon. Is that kind of like a chip on your shoulder now?
Yeah.
Any more questions from the players? All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for that out.
Awful quiet over there. Thank you.
All right, we will open it up for questions for Coach Campy.
coach, do you have a set plan for when Kay's not on the floor, or is it kind of just
Well,
trying
we-
people out?
We've got to survive until we get Nick Daniels back from the injury. And Kay's going to have to play a lot of minutes. He's going to probably play 38 minutes a game. I'll get him some rest at media timeouts, a minute before a media timeout. If there's a dead ball, I might take him out, get that minute, get the media timeout, and get him in. So he's going to play 38, 39 minutes a game until Nick Daniels gets back. Then once Nick gets back and we get him into the game, it's not going to be first game he's back because Nick's never played. But Nick's got I've said that since Nick's been here, that Nick's got a chance to be a really, really good player. And we've really missed him last year and then now this year. And so we've got to get him developed, and hopefully if we can get him back in early December, by the time Valpo comes in here in January, start the league season, then we'll be able to take Kay off the floor and only play him 32 minutes. That's probably the target for him to be at the speed that we play at. He's got to have a little bit of rest, and right now he's not getting that. So once we get Nick back, I think you'll see that.
Coach, where are you guys right now? Because it's for real now. Iowa State's next.
I mean, we've got to go play the 15th ranked team in the country. I don't know if we're ready for that or not. We'll find out on Friday. I like a lot of things about us. I don't like some things about us. We're a long way away in some certain areas. It was really good to see us above the rim tonight in the athleticism and the relaxing and playing. We didn't see that the first night. Now, you can say that was a team that was very small, and that's true. But let's see, those are the things we're capable of doing. We've got to continue to improve and get better and not be robots, just play. Just go, 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 because that's our strength, is running and running and running.
And Coach, a follow-up to that, I asked Tommy about that stretch in the second half where you guys, it looked like sharks going after a piece of meat in the water. You guys just attacked the glass.
Yeah, and I think it's when you tire teams out, we can do that, because now as they get tired, they don't put their check out on us. They don't find you. They're gasping, and that's why for this team we got to play fast, and we got to get teams tired. We've got to get them up, get them out, and run, run, run. And if we can do that, I think you'll see more of that.
Is it safe to assume that you won't be redshirting Femi?
Really wanted to. I really did want to. It's funny you say that, because with about a minute to go in the game, I said to Coach Washington or Sorensen or somebody, I said, well, I guess we're not going to be able to redshirt him. So, that was the plan. I really would have wanted to, but that kid's got a chance to be a special player. We've known that. We think he'd probably be a lot better at 23 than he would be at 18, but he can really help us right now, so we've got to play him. And we've got to nurture him and get him where plays like he's 23 this year, because that he gives us something no one else in the league has. There's nobody else in the league that's got a guy who can play the 5, the 4, the 3, and can guard a 1. Nobody's got that. Jordan Faust, I would say, might be the closest to it, but I don't think Jordan Faust offensively can do the things that Femi can. Defensively, Faust is better right now. Faust, he's a proven player. He's an all-league player. I'm not comparing them talent-wise. I'm comparing what they can do on the floor, the things that they can do. And Jordan Faust isn't a guy. Femi can make threes all day. You had to look at that shot and say that's a pretty pure-looking shot. He can do that. He can score. He can put it on the ground. He can up fake and get you in. He can take you down, post you up, and score in there. Offensively, now defensively, he's athletic enough that he can guard all those guys. He's nowhere near as polished as Faust is. So please don't quote me as saying I said he's better than Jordan Faust, because I'm not saying that. I'm comparing them as players.
Coach, when you look at what your staff has done in recruiting with Femi, bringing Kay Felder in as well. Nick Daniels, we're waiting to see Nick play after the foot gets better. You guys are stockpiling some talent here.
Well, I think we're getting back to where we were. I think we had a couple lean years recruiting and got us into the situation we were in. Last year when we got injured, we didn't have depth. And I don't know if we've ever had depth other maybe than Benson's senior year, or junior year, Benson's junior year when Drew Valentine, Bader was redshirted and Drew Valentine was the 8th or 9th man. That's probably the best depth we ever had.
7 pros, yeah.
Yeah, and I think we're getting back to that. We're going to be 9-10 deep, and if things keep going, if things turn out Wednesday the way we think they're going to turn out, then we're back to being where we need to be. I think as far as the level of talent, level of athleticism, and the size. That's the big thing, is the size. We went from being a really big team to a really small team. Now we're back to a big team. And that, it's been proven that we're better when we're big. All the great teams in Division I that we've had were big, had big guys.
Any more questions for Coach?
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate